what can an INFJ and an INFP do to better understand each other? This is a really cool question, and I'm going to try to answer it for you. The biggest difference or contention between the INFJ and the INFP is the type of feeling that they're using. The INFJ is using extroverted feeling. Extroverted feeling is all about the group consensus. If you had a decision you needed to make, you would go around and ask all the people in your community, all your peers or your family or your religious group, whatever it is, you would find out what people believed was the moral decision or the ethical, correct decision to make. And then obviously that would be the best decision. This is extroverted feeling. This is utilizing a feeling function of judgment, meaning we're making decisions based off of feeling that is a consensus, a general consensus. What meets everyone's need? What do we all agree on? The INFP is not using extroverted feeling, they're using introverted feeling. Introverted feeling is about the subjective morality and ethics. It's about their beliefs that resonate with the deepest truth in them, and that could be totally different than what is socially acceptable. And this could just seem like a stubborn, egocentric person who defies the general consensus. But if the INFP goes with what the general consensus says and that goes against their heart, they will become ill. They'll become depressed. They'll become sick. And so what's really important is to give them the space and the grace to be guided by their own moral compass. It's really important that the INFP stays up to date on exploring new patterns, getting into new situations and updating their belief systems, right? Because if an INFP gets stuck in their introverted sensing, their third function, they can become incredibly biased in their, they'll have a confirmation bias loop of introverted feeling into introverted sensing. I'm not going to go into that right now. So it's really important that the INFP is getting into extroverted intuition, which is about novel experiences that have new emergent patterns so that they can update their moral and ethical guiding post. Whereas the INFJ really needs to make sure that they're not getting into such a judgment and critique of other people's truths, holding space for different values is an INFJ's superpower. And if you can get into that, if you can get into extroverted feeling and really realize that you guys have different ways of making decisions on feelings, and to find interest, be curious about the INFP, be curious about the INFJ. Hope this helps.